All right, I want to show you a little bit how I work with Melodyne. This particular part is has a lot of like glissando type stuff going up and down, and as you can see, Melodyne has tried to mark out where it thinks certain sections are, but like this part here has me going back and forth between a lot of notes, and so it just puts me right in the middle, which doesn't help because the transition between the notes aren't super smooth. And so I want to fix that because I want certain punctuations or not transients, but I want certain sections to be super tight right on the note because you hear it, given that these chords aren't just fifths and thirds where there's like a lot of room for being off. If you're off on a seventh, which is already dissonant, it's going to sound too dissonant. It's going to sound like you're sour. So let's listen to this stuff. As you can see, I've sort of lowered the music 8 dB so I can hear the voice a little bit more cleanly because I don't want to put any artifacts in that are masked by the sound. I want to hear all the Melodyne stuff as clearly as possible. I don't mind if there's like small artifacts, but there shouldn't have to be any. So let's get going. Alright, this is already wrong. I can hear it. The original MIDI here is... Let's take a look. Where are we? It should be higher. It's flat. Oops. Yeah, all right, whatever. Let's just line everything, bring this up. I think that's better. Okay, let's mute the MIDI. This obviously is sliding way too much. Let's go ahead and just put it in the middle. We can reduce the vibrato a tiny bit. A nice tool is in the transition between the notes in pitch. When you do like this, it sort of smooths out the transition between the notes. So if I leave it like this, this is where artifacts happen. It'll go blip straight over to the other note, but if I go like this, it'll sort of smooth it out. Let's see if we... I don't think there's any such artifact here. We can try and see if there is. It sounds a little bit abrupt. Let's smooth it out. That's the nature of that section right there. Let's go ahead and grab this. As you can see, even when we smooth out the transition between these two notes, it sort of lowers the pitch of the transient on the next note. And we'll do the same thing here. Now, we have to listen to this because I have a feeling that this is actually separate notes that we need to cut up. So we'll go ahead and listen to that in just a sec. Your eyes. All right, so there's supposed to be a higher note there in the middle. That one there. I'll go ahead and pop it up to the right. This attack here is a little bit flat, which is not nice, but like I said, it gets fixed when we do stuff like this. All right, so this will be something like that, should be about right. Same thing here. You see it picks it up and sort of... This actually, this kind of stuff like being off is totally fine. And you know, a lot of people, I don't know if a lot of people, but I think a lot of people think that you might want to do something like this. Dude, no, that's not what you want to do. In fact, this is this is not even audible, this kind of pitch drift here. And if I start making it flat like that, it'll really sound bad. So I never use this pitch modulation stuff. That's I feel like that's where all the artifacts come from. So I'm gonna go ahead and let's just restore everything because I don't even remember what I did. All right, we'll go like this. We'll smooth the transition between them, smooth the transition between these two. Let's go ahead and give it a listen. I have a feeling like this one, I want to change the drift on it in just a sec. Actually, I'll just go ahead and do it right now by hand. Like that. Let's go ahead and listen. this one, this first note, low one, I'm going to use the modulation tool because it's not clear enough. It's already a dissonant note, and I want it to be quite clear. Something like that. Let's go ahead and listen. That does sound pretty smooth. I'm pretty happy with that. Let's see if... I wish we could... I think I'm going to do like this. I'm going to go ahead and split it. Look how off that one is. It's the attack of the note. It's before you do it. You know, a lot of singers have a tendency to do something like... Four. It's very seldom that you actually hit the note like a robot straight on. Boor, boor, boor. You tend to four, and I have tons of those, and both of them are out of tune. Look, I don't know if we can save this. I think this is the f sound in the beginning, so maybe we can do like that. You know, don't focus too much on what it looks like. Focus on what it sounds like, because sometimes this stuff, you know, it's trying to help you see what's going on, but you have to listen to it as well. Okay, so it sounds good, but that's not how people sing. There has to be a little bit of a build up in front of that note. That sounds a lot better. Let's go ahead and see if we can, maybe I think I'll make this a little bit longer. Yeah. That is probably good. I like that. I like that. Yeah. Let's leave that like that. Oh my God. So much tuning to do, so little time. See you around.